in today's video, I'm just going to be chatting with you guys about some of my favorite like facial masks for specifically for people who have like oil control issues or, even combination skin where you just, you have a normal, like just normal to dry on the outside and then have like a really oily T-zone. Anybody who has any kind of acne problems, anything like that, just majorly problem skin that, doesn't apply to people who have dry skin issues. I definitely am more towards an oily, acne prone skin. So that's kind of where I focus more on like skincare. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I've been really, really into masks and stuff lately. I used Proactive for a number of years and like even went off and on with it a couple of times. And I noticed it really did it for me when I was younger. But not as much now that I'm older. It just kind of controlled the situation, but it didn't do anything above and beyond to repair the damage already done to my skin or to improve the quality and the radiance and everything of what I am now left with after having major acne issues for years. I have a lot of scarring, just kind of like unevenness, a lot of redness, that kind of thing. And I still have oil control issues. So even though I don't get huge, like big, like cystic acne like I did when I was younger anymore, I still, have to deal with topical issues from time to time and the leftover, scarring and all that kind of stuff from when I did have cystic acne. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I have 5 products altogether to show you or to talk about, but 4 of them are masks. The other one is like a moisturizer that I use after one specific mask. So this isn't my skincare routine per se because I use different products to like clean my face in like a 3-step system every night and every morning. But this is just kind of masks and things that I do like once or twice a week in rotation to kind of help just boost my skin and maybe get rid of some of that scarring and help prevent, future like blackheads and whiteheads and just to really help a lot with texture and radiance. So I'm just going to go right in here and start talking about this. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is I have 3 Mario Badescu products to talk about. I like Mario Badescu a lot because they, his stuff works really, really nicely, but it's not like insanely priced. I mean, it's not like super cheap, but like Glamglow and stuff can be like 60, 80, getting up there. And his stuff, I want to say it's like, like 30-ish, give or take. Certain things even being less. So this is his silver powder. And I guess this isn't technically a mask because it is a powder. Literally a white powder. So it can be a little messy, but what you're supposed to do with it is like use like a cotton pad or a cotton ball, and you're supposed to dampen that and dip it into the powder and pick some up on, on the cotton ball or cotton pad. And you're supposed to periodically throughout the day when you notice that you're getting oil or shine problems, you can kind of press it into your skin and almost use it as like a blotting technique to pick up oil and kind of keep yourself shine free throughout the day. So this is really cool. The packaging's pretty small. As long as you weren't carrying like a clutch or like, a little tiny satchel, you'd be able to throw this in your purse. Like I could. I mean, I have like a million things in my purse and I have like a medium sized Michael Kors bag, but you don't have to have carry like a huge bag with you to take this with you. Or I'm sure, it's a powder. You could put it into something smaller and carry it with you throughout the day. I can imagine that this would be really, really nice, like as a makeup artist. I haven't used it for anything like this yet, but if you were, doing like a long event, or you're going to be, working on people for hours, like a photo shoot or something, if the model or client that you're working on was prone to getting oily, I can imagine that this would be a really nice tool to have with you because it's just a very nice, like natural way of, blotting and getting rid of oil control. So yep, this is the Mario Badescu Silver Powder. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is Mario Badescu's special mask for oily skin. This is like a tightening mask, and it also helps, with oil control and kind of like helping dry you out, but not leaving you feeling like, so dried out that you have like no moisture in your skin, because that's not healthy either. That's very counterproductive for somebody with oily skin, is to dry it out a bunch, because then your body thinks that you need to naturally create more oil, and it actually ends up working against you because your skin will produce extra oil than it even usually does, trying to make up for how dry you just made it. So that's what I like about this. Smells interesting. Doesn't really smell like good or bad. It smells very natural. I don't even know how to explain it. But it's like a pinkish, brownish, kind of thick, a little kind of gritty, but not really. It's definitely thick. And this is a mask. So I love this one. I have two. I'm going to show you another one that's for oily skin control, but this one is actually my favorite one from him because, again, leaves you feeling really smooth, and I notice I'm very radiant the next day and stuff, but it doesn't leave me feeling like super, super dried out. So that's what I love, 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 love this one. And I probably do this like 2 or 3 nights a week. Like I rotate, probably more like 2 nights a week because there's some nights I don't do anything. So I'd probably say more like 2 nights a week, but this one's probably my favorite for oil control. So the next one I want to talk to you about is the drying mask from Mario Badescu. It's essentially kind of like the same thing, but I've noticed this one is much more drying in the sense that it makes your skin like really firm. Like it makes it really tight. That's what I noticed. Not in a way that's like super uncomfortable, but you would definitely need to use like some kind of moisturizer after this one, whereas that one you might not have to. It's not like so drying, but this one really like makes your skin feel super, super firm. And that's what I like about it. Cause it's drying, but it also really, really like tightens everything up. And I just noticed that like the next day after I use it, my makeup goes on like so smooth because my skin is just so like supple and like, it's really, really nice. So this is the Mario Badescu drying mask. And this one is like a brownish, like that one's pink and this one's brownish. I would say this one is definitely more harsh. And this one smells like kind of minty. I really like the smell of this one. It's like a really nice minty smell to it. But yeah, definitely much more drying. If you are a dry person at all whatsoever, I would definitely you might be able to get away with that one, in like your T-zone, but I would stay away from this if you have like any dryness on your skin because it really definitely like sucks up the oil. So, like I was saying, I use a moisturizer after I use this one specifically. And I use a very specific moisturizer with it. It's not a Mario Badescu moisturizer. It's actually a Dr. Brandt moisturizer, but it's the Laser FX Perfect Serum, and it's meant to diminish lines, wrinkles. It retexturizes, smooths, and yeah, it's supposed to instantly soften and smooth your skin, which it definitely does. And within the first week of using it, it's supposed to make your skin look plumper. Second week, appearance of fine lines and wrinkles diminish. The third week, your skin texture will improve, and then fourth week, your skin looks transformed. So I've been using this for like a little over a month now, and I definitely have noticed some differences. Mostly, I don't have like a ton of wrinkles and stuff, but I've noticed that it mostly really makes my skin like nice and tight. And very soft, kind of like, baby's bottom soft and really, really, really tight, which I love again, because my makeup just goes on so smoothly. So when, the 1 or 2 nights a week that I use the drying mask, I will always put this on afterwards, and I concentrate it in areas where, again, I don't have like a ton of wrinkles and stuff yet, but I concentrate it mostly in the areas where I would get wrinkles in the future. So, under eyes, smile lines, your forehead where, when you frown, you get lines like right here. So I put it all over, but I concentrate the most of it and make sure I really tap it in, around this area. So I love this stuff. Definitely worth it. Dr. Brandt is a little bit more expensive than Mario Badescu, but I think it's totally worth it. I love that stuff. So the last product I wanted to share with you guys is it's a Glamglow product, and Glamglow, their products are really nice, I'm not gonna lie, and they make your skin feel amazing afterwards. But they are pretty pricey. This was a splurge for me. I want to say, I got it like over a month ago. I want to say it was like in the 60s or 70s. Yeah, brutal, I know. But this is their Supermud, and it's a clearing treatment for like acne prone and troubled skin. And you can use it all over your skin, or you can use it like, dab it on problem areas if you have like a zit or something that you feel coming in, and it will help dry it out. This stuff, it has like a really, really cool texture to it. and it smells so good. It actually smells a lot like the drying mask from Mario Badescu. It has like a subtle hint of like menthol smell. It smells so good. But it looks like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like really, really dark gray. It almost looks like cement, like wet cement. And then when you put it on, like certain patches get darker than others, and you almost look like kind of like silver and black camouflage. It's interesting, but it's really nice, and it feels so good on your skin. Like nice, makes your skin feel nice and tight. And I noticed the next day it's like super radiant, so soft. My makeup goes on amazing. Well worth it. And I haven't really used it as like a spot treatment yet, but I can see how it would work, because if you needed to dry something out quickly, I could totally see that doing that. So again, all these products are really more for people with like oil control issues or acne problems that they're trying to like reverse, some of the damage done. So if that's something that, is a problem for you, I would definitely recommend some or all of these products. I mean, I don't know if you need to go like totally crazy and get all of them like me, but I just wanted to try them out and, definitely let you guys know like what I think and everything, because I find that it's kind of hard, I think it is, to find stuff online for people with oily skin. Like I feel like a lot of makeup artists I follow on YouTube have dry skin problems, and they talk about like products that are really good for dry skin, but I don't see a whole lot of stuff about oily skin. So I definitely want to focus a lot on that. And if you're interested more about, learning more about good products for oily skin, I had done a best products for oily skin video that I can put or link down below, where it's like all kinds of makeup products, like starting from, primers all the way to everything to, finishing sprays and everything in between for oily skin, and what I think the best products that I've found are, like foundations, everything. So that's, a good resource if you're really trying to learn about what products might be good for you. So again, I'll link that down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you have any ideas for any other videos or anything else you guys would like me to try out and let you know about, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'd love to chat with you guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate you guys watching so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.